Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman. Fred Birnbaum, the Idaho Freedom Foundation. I am testifying in opposition to this bill and this pay raise, and I think it is important to provide some context, notwithstanding the comments about the difficulty of recruiting. The comment was made that we need to pay folks as much as possible. And my concern with this is, part dollars, but it isn't huge. Because this is a small group, and the fiscal note, which I believe says 59,000, but it's the overarching message. The recent CEC recommended by DHR was 4% for state employees. That was bumped up to 5%, and I did some math. The difference between 4 and 5, and I'll tie it back to the bill, Mr. Chairman, is about $31 million a year. But if you grow that for a decade, it's $400 million. And my concern is we've started a process with these pay raises where everything is leapfrogging. And this is how government gets so expensive. So one of the things that you will find out if you talk to the SEO's office is if you look on the Transparent Idaho website or you ask people to do, almost everybody that does looks at pay. And pay is public for all public servants. And my concern and the reason for the opposition to this bill is it basically is sending the message, or I should say reinforcing a message that started, now is the time to leapfrog and ask for more and more money while we can, since others have. And if you don't believe that's wise, like me, I think it's not the time. And the reason is we are heading into a period, and you can see that with federal actions, where there's going to need to be a necessary retrenchment in all the spending that happened post-COVID or during COVID. And so I just think this is a very large increase. It is ill-timed, and it sends the wrong message to a much more expensive cadre of other employees who are going to think, gosh, I see 33% there, maybe I'll ask for 12. Like I said, the difference between a 4% CEC for all state employees and a 5%, which was approved, is a little over $30 million in year one. Compound that for 10 years at 3.4%, which was the growth the prior 10 years. That is a $400 million incremental cost. So therefore, as I said, we stand in opposition to this 33.5% increase. Thank you, and I'll stand for any questions.
Thank you. What questions do we have for Mr. Birnbaum? None? Okay, thank you for your testimony.
Thank you.